Atom Cat.
You know, the Atom Cats. The coolest power armor gang in the Commonwealth. Oh, I know what this is. You want to join up with the cat. I guess you don't look like a total wet rag.
Sure.
Yeah, now we're cooking. Now, let's put your skills to the test. My girl Rowdy should have something for you to get your bread hooks on. She also trades in power armor mods and frames. Get yourself hooked up while you're there, Jack.
Where's it at, kitty cat?
Can you help me get the lay of the land of this place?
Can I? I'll tell you what's what with the Atom Cats. Rowdy handles the power armor mods. She's also the coolest chick I know. Usually hangs out in the garage. Blue Jay does sales. Anything to buy or sell that isn't power armor, he's got it covered. Let's see. Duke and Johnny D keep their peepers open for bad news cats who want to mess with our digs. I'm almost done. Zeke's the boss. Started this whole outfit. And well, I just dare you to find a cat cooler than Zeke. And then there's me, the newest Atom Cat, Roxy. Got it all memorized, Jack?
Excuse me.
Saw you over there gabbing with Zeke. What's the story?
Here to help.
Tops, from the looks of it, I'd say Boss Man thinks you have a little Atom Cat in you. Wants old Rowdy to see if you have what it takes to shack up with us.
I have what it takes.
We'll see. I've been putting off hauling myself over the ponds of Warwick for this, but now you get to do it. This here's something I've been fixing up, part of the pump system at work. Thing was clogged up like Zeke after one too many cans of cram. I want you to go to the pump shed there and install it.
Warwick.
Warwick's an old water plant turned farm just east of here. Bunch of squares who spend all day digging in the dirt. Oh, and make sure to let June Warwick know when you're done. She's the bird in charge around there.
What the? Oh, what? Look at that! Take one.
Grab him and walk away.
What the?
Hey,
Who's there? Quincy wasn't exactly a tourist hotspot before the Gunners moved in. Watch your step. Someone's coming. What?
Lock and load!
Whatever it was, it's gone now. I don't think we're alone.
fuck was that? Who's there?
Who? Time's up!
Look, Tessa, the orders come down straight from Captain West. Clint has the command here, and that's just how it is. If you keep running your mouth off, he's gonna make an example of you to show that he's still in charge. And why do you think he picked you to deal with those scorps down at Super Duper Mart? Now, maybe you got away with that shit back when you were running with raiders, but gunners stick to the chain of command. Besides, we wouldn't have been able to take Quincy without him, and you wouldn't have that sweet power armor. So get over it. Fake her out.
Sweet.
The orchestra.
Got it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Sweet.
Last mistake!
Someone should make them serve.
Hey,
Yeah? Huh?
That's close enough.
what are you doing?
This is our home. We've lived here since before. We lost our friends, our family, even our son when the bombs dropped. Now we just have each other. No point in going anywhere else.
Got it. I'm through.
A peep. And now I'm wondering why.
For it now.
Please don't do this again.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning.
Something out there.
What the?
So, this is what 2 centuries without a good dusting looks like. Pulse weapon on.
Yes.
Shoot me!
Come on out.
You gotta reload sometime, asshole!
Come on.
I've done this hundreds of times. You think you'll be any different?
Went to a lot of effort to keep folks out of here.
That's fun, huh?
Feel that?
Stumble into a library?
Disappearing act. Huh?
Excellent.
Not enough folks value.
There we go.
I guess they got wise. Older.
What the fuck was that?
Loot on you, better be worth it.
Look who it is. Gone far.
Gå bort!
gone for good? Lights out for you!
Vad vill du ha från oss? Okej, kommer igen! Det var ont! Nej! Borde inte...
That's when I thought we were getting along.
Du dör för detta!
Excellent.
Just a hired hand doing a job. Not much else to say.
I saw you working in the pump shed over there. Are you with the Atom Cats?
Correct, Daddy-O.
You guys are adorable. So is that pump all fixed up?
Yep, should be all fixed.
You guys are great. Maybe someday this will do the farm some good. The Atom Cats have been such a great help to us. You must be hungry. Here, take some food back with you. And please, send the...
Excuse me.
Oh, all done?
Yep. You're gonna have to give me some...
That was just the first test, Buster. Don't get big-headed.
That place was a real dump, huh? Thanks for taking care of our business there.
June sends her thanks.
Ooh, that June is a doll, and her Mirelurk cakes are the most far-out thing I have ever tasted.
Just so you know, I will be checking your work. The cats won't take credit.
So she had the skills to spiff up the Warwick pump. Should we rustle her jimmies with something else?
We got gunners coming in hot.
Gunners! Not again.
Have it your way.
Cats, let's stomp! marks on our suits. Did you, Jen? You slayed! Today, some cats were lost. But we would all be taking the long nap if you hadn't been there.
It was no big deal.
No. You are out of sight. And a friend. You have full reign of...
What?
And,
Oh.
finally, the holy grail for anyone who knows what's cool in the Commonwealth.
Oh.
We're at well, Jen.
Hey,
Oh, nuts. Poetry night is coming up again. I'm not
Hey.
ready.
If you're not chrome-plated, you're not with it. Cop yourself some power armor, Jack.
Of medical treatments.
gonna pass.
Let me know if that changes.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there. Yes.
You think this is the best way to proceed?
You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral.
Mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice, new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life!
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Drop the weapon, Doc. Haven't enough people suffered today?
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Anything.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same.
What?
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Why do you ask?
I just had a hard go with the, transition myself. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard, settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home.
Yeah.
That's a long story, but I hope it helped. Anything useful?
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What?
You owe me an explanation, Doctor. Your partner was cutting Earl Sterling up into, little pieces.
Cutting him up into... Why would he? Oh, wait. The facial reconstruction surgery. If he really did go through with it, and it went badly, Dr. Crocker was willing to go that far to protect his reputation?
You let this happen, Doctor. You could have stopped this.
You're right. I should have known Dr. Crocker wasn't in any condition to continue practicing medicine. I should have known he killed Earl. Please, just go.
I can't blame ourselves. That man decided to die.
Ellie.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's our client?
A fisherman, whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go... But if you want my guess, missing person case.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... No. I'm not sure.
Sure. Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out.
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
I'll go check it out.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house.
Miss Perkins.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that.
Sure.
Here, take this. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame.
Right.
Thanks again for closing.
been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving.
Hey there.
Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you. Just got caught up in my work again. So, what do you think? Nice, isn't she?
Looks...
Right now, I suppose it is. But it used to be so much more. It's a genuine giddy-up buttercup. The 2076 special edition. Best toy. It's a shame, though. I don't have all the parts to get this old girl working again. Don't suppose you happen to have a spare crate of toy parts on you?
Actually, I do.
Right. I'll bet you do. Wait. You're serious? Here, let me have that. Servos? Actuators? It's all here. It's really all here. Here, take some caps. Now, I need to get back to work.
A little bit. I also spent some time as a mechanic in Diamond.
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
Maybe. I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend. By the way, you decided to support the Minutemen.
We could probably scavenge.
Seems to be growing well.
Sure thing, D.
Useless.
It's like a...
Nice.
I am super mutant! I am unstoppable!
Excellent. There we go.
Allows nuclear protection on a
Update. Observed unusual activity has ceased. Window is open for a heavy to make contact, but they should act now. The package is still in my possession. It cannot remain here safely for much longer. Out.
You there. Caravan or Raider?
Raider.
All right, the market's open if you need it. Just remember, the protection we pay your bosses is worth 3 times your life. Leave people alone. Hey there. Market's the white building with all the fancy columns. Always someone doing trading there.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Do I know you?
No, but you got my attention by poking your nose into my business. Specifically by shooting up a place called Parsons State Insane Asylum. A place that happens to be owned by my boss.
What do you want from me exactly?
I took the trouble of tracking you down because I'm always looking for people that can handle themselves in dangerous situations. Seems like you may fit the bill.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm Meg. You new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows a place like me.
Sure. I'll take
caps up front. The market's in the back, bars in the corner.
Hell yeah.
Best not to talk to the raiders. They can get rough.
Excuse me.
Welcome, my friend. Might I ask, do you have a Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone a bit more armed. You're with our mutual...
Yeah, I'm with the...
Perhaps you should lower your voice and choose your words with greater care. You've just joined, haven't you? All you need to know is this is the first stop for all our new packages. So maintaining proper security here and preventing any unnecessary delays is crucial.
No one likes delays.
It's bad. My current...
Sure.
I'm supposed to deliver the package to someplace near...
So I just need to wipe out a few raiders?
We're supposed to make the delivery at night. So once you...
Sweet.
What the?
Hi.
Everything looks clear. This is H222. H2, here's the person I talked to you about.
Nice to meet you, H2.
Another person actually happy to meet me. This'll take some getting used to.
Remember what I told you, H2. I'll fire up the signal. And there. Time for me to go. Keep H2 safe. Someone will be here shortly.
Hey, H2.
From what I've been told, it's probably safer if I don't say anything. I don't want to put you in any more danger.
Why can't you talk to me?
I don't really know, but Mr. Stockton told me it's best for everyone. I don't think he was lying to me. I wanted to thank you. This world is overwhelming. But people like you make me feel...
I have a lot of questions, especially about the Institute.
That's precisely what Mr.
If I understand more about the Institute, I may be able to help you, and others, better.
I'm sorry. I don't know much about the Institute. I worked the maintenance tunnels every day for as long as I can remember. The only time I spoke to anyone was to acknowledge scientists' orders, and very rarely to other synths. I've talked more in the past few days than I have my entire life.
So you know where...
Stockton already asked me that. I don't know. I really don't. He says no synths know. How or why that is, I can't say.
How did you escape the...
The only thing I'll say is I had help. Sorry. It's...
You worked with scientists?
Yes. At least that's what we called them. My only interaction with them was to receive orders on what to clean. I would acknowledge my task and occasionally ask for necessary clarification, but that's really it.
What do you know about the rest of the Institute?
I heard there was a concourse above the tunnels. It's huge and big, but they're watched more carefully by the scientists. Mr. Stockton said very few synths.
Yeah. What's life like for a synth in the Institute?
Synths are expected to behave like machines. You await instructions, you execute instructions, you perform basic self-maintenance. Anything else is considered defective. And then the SRB comes.
You mentioned the SRB.
They're the ones that watch us, to make sure we're not defective, to make sure we don't run. Synths that get noticed just disappear. I don't know where they go.
Goodbye, H2.
Thank you. You have no...
Enough.
Don't shoot. Professor, right? I heard about you. Walked the Freedom Trail, cleared out Switchboard. Glad you joined the team.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Right you are. Mine is in the shop. All good? Now.
What?
Hey, you okay?
A little rattled, but I've never been better. The other man, he said I shouldn't talk too much.
He told you right, H2. You'll need a real name and a new face, but we'll get to that. Oh, listen. There's more of them raiders behind me. Afraid we need a little more help.
What do you mean, a new face?
We gotta file off the serial numbers on new arrivals. Make it hard for the Institute to find them. Most synths go in for a brand new set of memories as well. You know, for that extra protection and all. But first, we gotta get them to safety. We need to get to Ticonderoga's safe house. A lot of synths fresh off the boat crash there until we smuggle them out of the Commonwealth.
You do anything else there?
Most of what we do is look after the new guys. They usually got a million questions, so I try and answer as best I can. We got some of our own questions too, about the Institute and whatnot. Agents sometimes drop by to lay low if the bad guys are on their tail. Never a dull moment. I'll lead the way.
So dead. Getting tired.
H2, you gotta keep moving.
What the hell was that?
We ain't no easy...
Why don't you just die?
Someone there?
Hey, high rise.
We can catch up at Tycon. We just gotta make it there alive first.
High rise.
And we're here. All in a night's work for you agent types. Huh.
So, is this a normal operation?
More than I'd like. Sometimes I can sneak our friends through all by my lonesome. But other times it's like the damn raiders are holding a convention. Working with you made it a whole lot easier. If you ever need grub, bullets, or just a power nap, take the elevator up to Tycon. My house is yours. But right now, I need to take care of H2. Later.
Hey, nice job with H2.
From HQ, right?
Nice.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Up there now. Man, please don't be ferals again. You're mine now, rookie. What you got left in you?
Do not be alarmed. Law and order will be restored shortly.
Just getting warmed up. Pay for that.
Come on. Oh!
Best scrap in the Commonwealth.
Hell yeah.
Hey, who's there? Shook up over nothing. This shouldn't take long. Who's there? You are so dead! Think you can win this, huh? Fucking pay for that!
do this.
Down for the count. A fix his egg.
You crazy?
Sorry. Should have just run. Hey, thanks for your help. I buy and sell. Just put up everything you've got and let's see if we can make a deal.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You'll never leave here alive! Ah! You'll pay for that! You have to!
Sweet.
What's that?
Got
it. Splatter your prey!
Excuse me.
Tom wants you for something.
There's been panic about the new thing floating in the sky.
I thought it was one of Tinker Tom's aliens.
Aliens are real!
Enough! The blimp is called the Pridwin, and it's operated by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are a formidable, highly advanced order. And they've come here to destroy Synths. Shit. Spread the word. The Brotherhood are our enemies. There's no possibility of peace. Tinker Tom will be spearheading a fail-safe plan to deal with this Brotherhood. Codename Red Glare. But for now, we monitor them and keep them clear of our operations. The focus remains on the Institute. You've all got jobs to do. Do them.
Deacon's record is the best.
Carrington.
The H-222 situation appears to have been resolved satisfactorily, but there's yet more to be done. Since the fall of the switchboard, we've ascertained the fate of all but 2 safe houses. I want you to check on Augusta.
The safe houses are in trouble too?
The Institute didn't content itself with just destroying our headquarters. No. They launched simultaneous strikes on all we hold dear. Herkimer and Allen's safe houses are both confirmed kills. Many fear Augusta will be added to that list.
How bad did the Institute hurt us?
Frankly, we're lucky there's a railroad left at all. I don't remember a time our numbers have been so few. But the mission carries on.
I'll get it done.
Details await at the dead drop.
Pam.
Confirmed. Agent Professor has arrived. I have a mission.
Oh.
Without increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow.
What?
Solution. A new...
I get to set up a new base? That's cool.
Agent's temperature is irrelevant to this conversation. Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future...
The importance of Bunker Hill and our asset there is not widely known. Please keep it that way.
Desdemona.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Deacon.
Want me back on deck, huh?
Let's go then.
I'm all ready.
Glory.
This place, us, we don't exist. And if you say anything different...
Excuse me.
Dez has given me clearance to set up my atmospheric sensors. Finally, I can prove that the Institute is terraforming the Commonwealth.
Really? Why would the Institute terraform the Commonwealth?
It goes back to the big war. Who set off the first A-bomb? The Institute did. They started the whole war to kill everyone except their own diabolical scientist.
But what's that have to do with terraforming?
Everything, man. You see, humanity didn't kick the bucket like they planned. We're still hanging on. So first step, artificial people come to infiltrate, spy, and salvage the metric tons of gizmos they need. And once they get all the parts they need, whammo! The big atmospheric converter inside Blake Tower starts spewing poison into the stratosphere to kill every last one of us.
Yeah.
I told Dez I could. So my sensor, I call her Mila, needs to be up high, real high. Dez forced me to put some chuck that stuff in.
I'll take...
She's got a lot. I got the perfect spot picked out.